Who the math? Who the math? Who the math? Who the math?
Plus, sign, multiply, subtract, and divide. Get math in your mind, then you'll see your dollars rise. Teachers, have your kids play video games, cause it helps to get the math facts into the brain. Simple and plain, we educate with minimal strain. Have fun, everybody now, isn't it great? Try some long division today, we just give it away. No time limits, you can...
Alright, welcome back. Video 19. We are here. I got the voice with me. And we got the pen, and we are armed and dangerous. Here we
I
go.
got my TI-84.
Oof.
We're steady.
That's you and your calculator need to settle down. All right, we're calculating standard deviation. Okay, so right here we have the data below shows the number of credit hours taken by 5 students at Wright College, probably Foreman grads.
I think I know them.
Calculate the mean and standard deviation of the data. So here's our 5 numbers up top. So we're going to put those are our x values. So one is 3, one is 6, one is 10, 12, and 15. All right, well, I still have for a little time here. Mr. Miller is going to figure out our mean for us.
We got 9.2.
9.2.
So that's the average. So
Remember, this goes into each. No, it does not change per unit.
okay,
9.2.
so that's the center. We would use as the center of this data.
Correct. Now we want to find the deviation, or the distance between each point and the center. So here we have 3 minus 9.2.
It's going to be negative 6.2.
Yep, pop in the negative there.
Okay,
All right.
negative 3.2.
3.2.
That one's going to be positive because it's greater than the mean, so it's going to be 0.8. That one's going to be 2.8. And that one's going to be 5.8. So deviation is negative if the value is below the mean. It's 0 if it equals the mean, and it's positive if it's above the mean.
Right. But
Now-
we don't like these negatives, do
No,
we?
because when we add it up, it kind of cancels each other out.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right, so for standard deviation, we square the, all right, this is where I'm going to have to get busy here. So 6.2 squared is 38.44.
38.44.
3.2 squared is 10.24. So remember, when you square a negative number, you should get a positive number. So 0.8 squared is 0.64. 2.8 squared is 7.84. And 5.8 squared is 33.64.
3.64.
So we have to total these.
All right,
So
add them
give
all
me
up.
a second here.
No problem. Remember, that's what this sigma sign, this sum sign means down here. A lot of people are still getting confused on that. So
That's the first time I've seen it. Okay, wow, that's amazing. They all added up to 91,
91.
and we're going to divide that by 4.
Right, because it's n minus 1, so that would be 4.
So this is almost the usual average, but we're dividing by the data items minus 1.
okay.
And 91 divided by 4, we have equals 22.75.
22.75.
And then
Okay.
for the standard deviation, we take the square root of that,
22.75.
and I get 4.8.
4.8.
Circle it. That was a lot of work for that number.
Circle.
So that's a measure of spread. So the mean is a measure of center. Typical number of hours for these 5 students is 9.2. And 4.8 is a measure of how spread out they are.
Right.
Okay.
All right, let's do another one.
We got UIC this time.
Ooh.
So the same
We're just
kind of
bouncing
thing.
all around Chicago.
I know. We got 9. It's good to go to right and then go to UIC. That'd be a good choice.
All right, so we got 9, 12, 12, 15, and 16. Dun, dun,
Divided by
dun.
5. 12.8 this time.
12.8. All right, Mr. Lewis is going to get lazy. Bam.
Okay. So the first deviation, 9 minus 12.8 is negative 3.8. Next one's negative 0.8. Then the next one is negative 0.8. Next one would be
2.2.
Yeah, I think so. And 3.2. All right, here we go.
All right, let's square them up.
14.44. 0.64 2 times. 4.84.
4.84.
And 10.24.
10.24. All right, then we're going to sum all these guys up.
On it, man.
And then
Standard deviation is a two-man job.
it really kind of
30.8.
30.8. All right, and I've already written in, we're going to divide that by n minus 1. So we had 5 data values, so that'll be 4.
7.7.
7.
No. Yeah. That's 7.7. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead.
Okay,
Then square root that.
Square root of 7.7.
2.8.
2.8.
Circling.
Okay. Circling.
Man, that's the most work I've ever done for an answer in my life, I think. It's intense. That's why calculators are beautiful.
I can't believe that. For a
All
second.
right. So, all right, let's go on to the next. So, here are dot plots of the two data sets. So the top plot is Wright College. You want to mark the mean? I think the mean was 9.2.
Yeah, so 9.2, probably just past the 9 there.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then, so let's write x bar equals 9.2. We're going to write the stats for this.
Okay.
Okay, and the standard deviation for this, I think we got 4.8, didn't we?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, and then the mean we just calculated for this last
Was 12.8.
one, 12.8.
Okay. It was a 12.
I remember the 0.8, so together we got it.
Okay. As we said, it's a two-man job.
So the 5 students at UIC on average take more classes, and their standard deviation was 2.8, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2.8.
Okay.
So I wanted to look at it. So the Wright College students were more spread out, so they should have a higher standard deviation.
Right.
If our standard deviation is doing its job, the more spread out they are from their mean, the higher the standard deviation. So we see that's true. The Wright College students were more spread out, so they have a higher standard deviation. UIC students, their data wasn't as spread out, so their standard deviation should be smaller.
Right.
So standard deviation is a measure of how spread out they are from their mean.
Correct. So the lower the standard deviation, so if we had one of 0, we'd all be at the same point.
Yeah, that's a good point to remember. You're going to need that fact soon. Okay, it is time already. Get your journals out.
Okay.
Shave your head, get glasses, and use a whiteboard. Like that guy there.
It'd just be creepy. I don't know about bald students in my class.
Okay, all right.
All right. Here's the journal assignment. So we want to calculate the mean and standard deviation of the data below. So no fun story this time. We just threw you a bunch of numbers. All right. So 5 numbers, so not too bad. Okay. So load up the numbers there. Find the mean. Get the deviations. Square them. We can find the standard deviation.
Got it.
Pretty easy.
Just like the examples.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.